Mr. Sousa. I didn't expect to see you. What a pleasure it is. How have you been?
I'm just fine, thanks. My band just had a concert this evening here in Greensboro, North Carolina, at the new Women's College Auditorium. And believe it or not, I'm staying at the beautiful King Cotton Hotel downtown. We played my King Cotton March on that concert too. So tell me, who are you?
Well, you will find this very interesting. I am the University of Illinois Archivist for Music and Fine Arts and the director of the Sousa Archives and Center for American Music. In 1932, you donated most of your original and published music to Illinois University Band under the direction of A. Austin Harding. And today, we care for your wonderful music library, as well as the music, personal papers, and music instruments of many of your band's musicians. Your colleague, Carl Bush, who everyone calls Uncle Carl, and of course, Mr. Harding.
Really? There's a Sousa Archives and Museum at the University of Illinois. That is great. I'm so glad to know that. What an honor. Well, now I'm confused. What year is it where you are?
Where I am, it's 2025, Mr. Sousa.
Wow, 2025? I must be dreaming this. It's November 1930 here. Tell me, Scott, does the University of Illinois still have a great band in 2025?
Oh, we sure do. And in fact, we have a concert coming up on April 3rd, starting at 7:30 in the beautiful Great Hall of the university's Krannert Center for the Performing Arts. This concert will feature 3 of your wonderful pieces.
Great. You mean bands are still performing my music after nearly 100 years have gone by? Which of my pieces will the Illinois band be playing?
Oh, the first piece of yours is the Overture to Vautour.
I always liked the Overture to Vautour. I wrote that one a long time ago, in the 1880s. I composed that for Adolphe Dennery's play, Vautour the Vulture. My Sousa band has performed it many times. Sometimes we subtitle it The Vampire. Kind of silly, maybe. I'm so glad to know that it's being performed, and I hope the audience will enjoy it.
Oh, I am sure they will. Now, the second piece is the Children's Ball from your camera studies.
Oh, yeah, my camera studies suite was composed much more recently, in 1920, I believe. And you say the Illinois band is performing the third movement titled The Children's Ball. Camera Studies actually has a subtitle, which is Music for an Imaginary Film. You know, Scott, that piece also has 2 other movements, which I think are pretty good. Back in 1920, movies did not have sound, and I envisioned this music might have been performed by a pit orchestra or band to accompany my imaginary film. Now, of course, in 1930, movies are being made with sound. How about that?
Oh, you'll be surprised. Today's movies, in my time, have surround sound. I'm sure you would enjoy that. Now, the third piece that we will perform is, of course, the Illinois March.
Oh, great. I'm so happy to know they're performing the Illinois March. I wrote that just a year ago in 1929, and we premiered it with the Sousa Band that year in a radio broadcast. It's dedicated to my wonderful friend and colleague, A. Harding, the longtime band director at the University of Illinois. I came to Champaign back in March of this year, 1930, and Mr. Harding made me an honorary conductor of the Illinois Band, which was clearly the very best university band I have ever heard. You know, I have had a number of very fine musicians join the Sousa Band over the years who were graduates of Illinois and members of Harding's band. While I was in Champaign, just for fun, I filled out a freshman tryout sheet for the band. We had some laughs about that. I had a great time on your campus. These are wonderful memories for me, Scott. You know, A. Harding was a truly great man and musician, and we were such good friends.
Well, you will be pleased to know that the university band directors today still think of him as truly great.
That's terrific. So tell me, who is the Illinois band director in 2025?
Oh, his name is Kevin Geraldi.
Is this Geraldi fellow any good?
Oh, yes, he sure is.
I'm glad to hear that. Mr. Geraldi has some big shoes to fill. I'd like to meet him and tell him I'm glad he's programming my music. What about the Illinois Athletic Band that always plays during the halftime shows of your football games that I enjoyed watching when I visited your campus? They used to spell out SOUSA on the field in that gigantic Illinois stadium.
Well, the Marching Illini is the name of our athletic band today, and its director is Barry Hauser. It has over 400 talented musicians that are both men and women. We also have two wonderful assistant band directors, Kim Fleming and Hannah Rudy, who you would enjoy meeting if they could travel back to your time.
Well, Scott, that's all very exciting news to me. Women in the marching band and women band directors on the faculty. Isn't that great to know? Thank you for telling me. I'm so happy that Mr. Harding's band and my music continues to thrive in your time. Please tell everyone, including Kevin Geraldi, that I'm honored by the performance on April 3rd concert. My only regret is that I will not be able to hear it because I have two concerts scheduled on November 14th, 1930 in Raleigh, North Carolina. I think it's time for me to wake up from this very happy dream. But I hope I will dream of you and the Illinois band again soon.
Okay, Mr. Sousa, it was a pleasure talking with you. Have wonderful performances in Raleigh. And if possible, could you play the University of Illinois March for us here?